Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video I am going to tell you about the 5 cents United States of America, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. Have you ever walked past a nickel without a second glance? What if I told you that you might be stepping over a small fortune without even knowing it? Yes, it's true. Right now, buried in old change jars, forgotten in sock drawers, or quietly sitting in proof sets passed down from grandparents, there's a 5-cent coin from 1969 that could flip your whole life upside down. This isn't your ordinary nickel. We're talking about the 1969 5-cent coin from a proof set, and it's not just collectible, it's unbelievably valuable. You might be wondering, what's so special about it? Let me tell you. In 1969, the U.S. Mint produced a special series of coins called proof coins. These weren't just mass-produced coins used for everyday transactions. Proof coins were struck with incredible precision, mirror-like finishes, razor-sharp details, made for collectors. But here's the twist: not all proof coins are created equal. Among those minted in San Francisco in 1969, a few ultra-rare Jefferson Nickels slipped through with striking errors, double dyes, and ultra-high grades. These are the nickels that can turn 5 cents into thousands, and even tens of thousands of dollars. And the market? It's hotter than ever. Coin collectors, investors, and history lovers across the country are on the hunt. Every single day, someone's discovering a treasure in their collection that's been hiding in plain sight. You could be next. So, what exactly should you look for? First, check if it's from a proof set. It should have an S Mint mark, standing for San Francisco. Proof coins from 1969 were only made at the San Francisco Mint. Second, examine the coin for doubling. On the words, "In God We Trust," or Liberty, doubling is a sign of a rare variety known as a double die, and that's where the money is. Third, the condition matters. If your coin is still shiny, flawless, with that deep mirrored proof surface, and no visible scratches, it might be graded as PR 67, PR 68, or even higher, and that's when things get really exciting. You're probably sitting there thinking, come on, how much can a 5-cent coin really be worth? Get ready for this. Some of these 1969 proof nickels have sold at auction for $2,700. Others, in absolutely pristine condition, with the right errors and rarity, have shocked collectors and hit an eye-watering value of $69,000. Yes, you heard that right. From 5 cents to $69,000. Imagine the things you could do with that kind of money. A brand new car. A deposit on your dream home. Paying off debt. A luxury vacation. Or maybe just a little financial freedom, thanks to a forgotten coin hiding in your drawer. So don't wait. Go grab your coin collections. Open up those old proof sets. Search through your parents' or grandparents' stash of coins. You might be holding on to a jackpot without even realizing it, and when you find that 1969 proof nickel, you'll never look at pocket change the same way again. Don't forget to share this with your friends, because they might be sitting on a treasure too. Subscribe for more coin secrets that could turn your small change into serious cash. Because sometimes, the biggest value is hiding in the smallest coin. Top 2. If you've got old coin sets lying around, you might want to sit down for this one. Because that shiny little nickel from 1998, the one you probably never gave a second thought, might just be worth a whole lot more than 5 cents. We're talking thousands. And yes, this is real. Let me paint a picture for you. In 1998, the United States Mint released a special version of the 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson Nickel, as part of their annual proof sets. These weren't your ordinary coins tossed into circulation. These were high-quality collector pieces, struck with mirror-like finishes, frosted designs, and extreme precision. But here's where it gets crazy: some of those proof coins weren't just beautiful, they were rare. Unbelievably rare. And when rare meets perfect condition in the world of coin collecting, that's when your 5-cent piece turns into serious money. Right now, collectors across the U.S. are hunting for one coin in particular, the 1998 Jefferson Nickel from a proof set, especially the ones minted in San Francisco, which carry the tiny but powerful S mint mark. That one letter could change everything. Why? Because some of these coins have been discovered with ultra-high grades, near-perfect finishes, or even rare die varieties. When these kinds of nickels hit the grading tables of experts, and come out with top ratings like PR 69 or even PR 70, they enter a different universe. A universe where nickels sell for the price of gold. You might be wondering, how can such a modern coin be worth so much? It comes down to three words: rarity, perfection, and demand. Rarity because only a limited number of proof coins are made each year. Perfection because collectors will pay astronomical prices for flawless examples. And demand because this specific year and mint mark combo has become one of the hottest targets for modern coin hunters. Now, let's talk results. People aren't just holding on to these coins for fun. They're cashing in. Some 1998 5-cent coins from proof sets have shocked auction houses and stunned collectors. We're talking jaw-dropping prices. Imagine opening an old proof set, dusting off a coin you've never looked at twice, and realizing you're holding a miniature treasure chest. Because some of these coins, yes, the 1998 nickel from a proof set, have sold for a mind-blowing $2,700. And it doesn't stop there. When you find that ultra-rare, absolutely flawless proof coin, the kind that gets the highest possible grade, with no marks, no flaws, and that mirror shines so sharp, you can see your reflection. Those coins have reached an unbelievable, staggering value of $73,000. Yes. From 5 cents to $73,000. Let that sink in. That coin you ignored for years? It could pay off your car, cover a year of college, put a down payment on a house, or just let you take the wildest vacation of your life. All from a little coin tucked away in a plastic case, forgotten by time. This is why collectors are racing to check their proof sets. This is why everyone with old coins is pulling out their magnifying glass. And this is why you need to check your 1998 coins today, because that 5-cent piece could be your 5-figure jackpot. So go now. Dig through those boxes. Open up your dad's or grandpa's old coin collections. Look for that 1998 proof set. Check for that shiny nickel with the S mint mark, and if you've got one that looks untouched, flawless, glowing like it was minted yesterday, you might want to get it graded. Because you never know. Your 5-cent coin from 1998 could be the next one to sell for over $73,000. And if you do find one, don't forget who told you. Subscribe for more coin secrets, rare finds, and hidden treasures. Because in the world of coins, even the smallest piece of change can bring the biggest change to your life. Top 3. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that you thought was worth just 5 cents, but it turns out to be a hidden treasure worth thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars. Sounds unreal, right? Well, don't be too quick to judge that shiny little nickel from 1995. Because right now, there are collectors, investors, and treasure hunters across the United States going absolutely wild over one particular coin, the 1995 American 5-cent piece pulled straight from a proof set. Now, before you toss that old coin jar or ignore that dusty proof set from the 90s, hear this. The 1995 Jefferson Nickel isn't just another common coin. When it comes from a U.S. mint proof set, it becomes something completely different, something with real value. And not just collector value, we're talking serious cash. So what makes it so special? In 1995, the United States Mint produced a limited number of proof coins in San Francisco, marked with the tiny S mint mark. These proof coins were never meant for circulation. They were struck with incredible care, sharp details, mirror-like backgrounds, and frosted finishes that almost make the design glow. Each proof coin was made for collectors, but some of them, especially the nickels, became something else entirely. A few of these 1995 5-cent coins emerged with perfect surfaces, ultra-high grades, or even rare minting anomalies. And when that happens, the value doesn't just go up, it explodes. Here's what collectors are looking for: that iconic S mint mark showing it came from a proof set. A flawless surface, no scratches, no haze, no blemishes. A deep, clear contrast between the frosted design and the mirrored field. And most of all, a professional grade from a trusted coin grading company, like PCGS or NGC, scoring PR 69 or PR 70. Now, if you're thinking, come on, it's just a 5-cent coin. Get ready for this. Because that little nickel, when it's the right one, can be a massive payday. People all across the country have turned their forgotten proof sets into fortune finds. And this very coin, the 1995 Jefferson Nickel from a proof set, has shocked the coin community by fetching $2,700 at auctions. But that's just the beginning. When you have the rarest variety, in the highest possible condition, and you match it with serious collector demand, this coin can skyrocket. And yes, some have already done just that. How high? The highest recorded values for the most flawless, pristine examples of this coin have gone all the way up to $66,000. That's right. From a 5-cent coin to $66,000. Now take a second and think about that. What would you do with that kind of money? Pay off your credit card bills? Upgrade your car? Book your dream vacation? Or maybe invest it into something that keeps on giving? That kind of cash, hidden in a proof set, sitting quietly in a drawer or old coin album, it's a reality for a lucky few. And that lucky person could be you. So don't wait. Start digging. Check every old US Mint proof set you or your family might have. Look for that 1995 nickel with the S Mint mark. Hold it up to the light. See if it shines like a mirror. And if it does, get it graded, because one flawless 5-cent piece from 1995 could be your lottery ticket. And trust me, this is one piece of change you do not want to spend. Stay tuned and subscribe, because we've got even more coin secrets, price reveals, and rare finds coming your way. This is the world of hidden wealth, and your next big find might be sitting just a few inches away from you. Top 4. Have you ever passed by a nickel, tossed it into a jar, or left it buried at the bottom of a drawer without a second thought? What if I told you that one of those forgotten nickels, especially from the year 1986, could be worth thousands, and I mean thousands, of dollars? Sounds insane, right? But this isn't just some collector's fantasy. This is a real opportunity that could be hiding in your house, in your attic, in your father's coin collection, or in a forgotten proof set from the US Mint. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly what to look for and why the 1986 American 5-cent coin from a proof set has become one of the most shockingly valuable nickels out there. Let's rewind for a moment. In 1986, the US Mint released a limited number of proof sets, specially packaged collections of coins designed not for circulation, but for collectors. These coins weren't struck like ordinary coins. Proof coins are made with a completely different process. Each one is struck multiple times using polished dies, resulting in a razor-sharp design with stunning mirror-like backgrounds and frosted raised features. And inside that 1986 proof set was something unassuming, a Jefferson Nickel. Just a 5-cent coin. Something we all overlook. But here's where it gets interesting. You see, not all proof coins are created equal. Some of them come out flawless. Asterisk, absolutely perfect star. No marks. No scratches. No haze. And when these coins are sent to grading services like PCGS or NGC, they receive incredibly high grades, like PR 69 or the holy grail of coins, PR 70. And that's when things get real. Because once a 1986 proof nickel earns one of these top-tier grades, its value doesn't just go up, it explodes. But wait, there's more. Some 1986 nickels have been discovered with rare die varieties or unusual minting errors. These aren't visible to the untrained eye, but to a collector or grading expert, they are like striking gold. Whether it's a double die, full steps on Monticello, or a cameo contrast with deep mirrors, these rare traits push the value of the coin even higher. Now you might be asking, how can I know if I have one of these? Let me break it down for you. 1. First, make sure the coin is from a 1986 proof set. That means it should come in original US Mint packaging, usually with a plastic display case and a certificate of authenticity. 2. Look for the S Mint mark, This tells you it was made in San Francisco, where all proof coins were minted that year. Point 3. Examine the surface carefully. It should have a deep mirror finish, no scratches, strong cameo contrast between the background and the raised details, and a crisp strike. Point 4. If you see all that, don't guess. Asterisk asterisk, get it graded asterisk asterisk. That's the only way to know for sure, and here's where the story gets truly jaw-dropping. People just like you, everyday coin holders who inherited old proof sets or dug them out of a closet, have sent in these nickels for grading, expecting nothing, and ended up stunned. Point 1. Collector sent in a perfect 1986 nickel for evaluation. It came back PR70. Just a 5-cent coin, right? Wrong. That one coin sold for $2,700. Still think nickels are worthless? Think again. Because that wasn't the highest price ever recorded. Another collector, luckier still, owned an ultra-rare example in flawless condition, with top-tier grading, stunning contrast, and every feature perfectly preserved after nearly 40 years. And when that coin hit the auction block, people went wild. Bidders battled. Prices climbed. And when the gavel finally came down, that 5-cent nickel sold for a life-changing $69,000. Yes, you heard that right. A coin worth 5 cents when it was minted. Now worth $69,000. All from a simple 1986 proof set. Now ask yourself, how many of these proof sets have been tucked away and forgotten? How many are sitting in boxes, never opened, never examined? Maybe in your parents' garage. Maybe in your grandfather's desk. Maybe you bought one and don't even remember. This is why coin collectors are hunting now more than ever. Because modern proof coins from the 80s and 90s, especially the nickels, are skyrocketing in value. Everyone is racing to find the next high-grade, rare example. And this could be your shot. So here's your call to action. Go now. Search those drawers. Open those boxes. Look for that 1986 US Mint proof set. Focus on that little nickel, yes, the one you almost threw away. If you see that shiny S mint mark and that perfect, polished surface, don't hesitate. Send it in. Get it graded. Because you just might be holding the key to a $69,000 surprise. This isn't just coin collecting anymore. This is treasure hunting. And sometimes, the biggest fortune comes in the smallest package. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more real stories of valuable coins, hidden treasures, and how everyday people are turning pocket change into payday. Your 1986 nickel could be next. Top 5. Imagine you're casually flipping through an old box of coins that's been tucked away for decades. Among them is a small, shiny 5-cent piece from 1998. To most people, it's just a nickel, a coin that buys barely anything today. But what if that tiny coin could be worth more than your monthly rent? What if I told you that this 1998 nickel, especially if it's from a proof set, could be your hidden treasure, worth thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars? That's right. A nickel. From 1998. That could change your life. Now, you might be thinking, how can a 5-cent coin be worth so much? The answer lies in something special: the coin's origin and condition. Back in 1998, the United States Mint produced what are called proof coins. These coins weren't made for everyday spending. Instead, they were specially struck with extra care, using polished dies and multiple strikes to create a coin with mirror-like surfaces and razor-sharp details. These proof coins were packaged in what collectors call proof sets, collections made specifically for collectors who appreciate flawless coins. Among these proof coins, the 1998 Jefferson Nickel stands out. This is not just any nickel, it's a masterpiece of minting craftsmanship. The proof 1998 nickel features a deep mirror finish and frosted design elements that almost look like tiny works of art. Because of the limited numbers and special production process, proof nickels like this one are much rarer than their circulation counterparts. But rarity alone doesn't guarantee value. The coin must be in pristine condition, free from scratches, marks, or any signs of wear. That's why grading companies like PCGS and NGC play a huge role in determining a coin's worth. They assess the coin's condition on a scale where PR 69 and PR 70 represent near perfect and perfect specimens. The higher the grade, the more collectors are willing to pay. So what happens when a 1998 proof nickel hits the market in one of these top conditions? Here's where things get exciting. The starting point for a high-grade 1998 proof nickel is around $2,700. Yes, you heard that right. A coin with a face value of just 5 cents, commanding over $2,000 on the market. But wait, there's more. The most perfect, flawlessly preserved examples of this coin have sold for jaw-dropping prices as high as $59,000. Imagine that, almost $60,000 for a single nickel. What drives these incredible prices? Collector demand, rarity, and the coin's pristine condition all combine to create a frenzy. People know these coins won't last forever. As more collectors seek to complete their sets with the best possible examples, the prices only rise. So how can you tell if your coin might be worth this kind of money? First, look for the tiny S mint mark on the coin. This tells you it was minted in San Francisco, where proof coins are struck. Next, check for that mirror-like shine and frosted details, signs of a true proof coin. Finally, the condition is everything. If your coin looks flawless, you need to get it graded by a professional service. That step alone could unlock a fortune. Now is the perfect time to check your collection. You might be sitting on a treasure without even realizing it. Whether it's an old proof set gifted by a family member, a forgotten box of coins in your drawer, or a recent purchase you never fully inspected, this nickel could change everything. Imagine what you could do with that kind of money. Pay off debts, invest in your future, or finally treat yourself to that dream vacation. All from a coin that most people overlook. Don't let this opportunity slip away. The market is heating up, and these coins are flying off collectors' shelves. If you have a 1998 nickel from a proof set, now is the time to act. Remember, the value of a 1998 American 5-cent coin from a proof set can range anywhere from $2,700 to $59,000. That's not just change in your pocket. That's a game changer. Subscribe for more insights into rare coins, hidden treasures, and how everyday objects can become life-changing assets. Start searching. That nickel might be worth more than you ever dreamed. If you want, I can help with pacing, on-screen text, or turning this into chapters for easy video editing. Just say the word.